everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are back here on the survival world today, where last time we built this mining house, whatever you want to call it, to cover up our mine. We also built this structure for our bee farm, and it has been happily going away and filling all of these chests with the honeycomb, which has been very, very helpful. But welcome to 2025, guys. I cannot believe that it is already 2025, and it is insane that it has already been almost a whole year since we started this channel. But today I want to start out a little bit differently than usual by reaccounting a little bit of what I've been doing between episodes. As you can see in my inventory, I have tons and tons of pink petals, and in here both of these shulker boxes are full of the cherry and the pink petals, because as you can see up here, I have taken down all of the cherry blossom biome up until about there to get ready for the second stage of our base. I have plans for tons of builds all the way up to about here, which is where our castle will go. So we did have to get rid of all of the pink petals all along here because they just took up way too much space and got in the way of our build. But here is the time lapse for you guys for that, because I think it is super satisfying. That was just so satisfying with all of the pink petals getting taken off. I am a little bit sad that we won't have the pops of pink all over the place, but I do tend to incorporate them in kind of with our chest room area. They kind of blend in as we go, but I needed to be in control of that rather than have the usual pink petal growth. But I think it is about time we work on our build for today, because that is going to influence a lot of what we do in today's episode. The build is going to go right about there, and it will be our final build on this level, as I talked about last time. So this build is going to take quite a few materials, so let's jump straight into gathering materials. Let's go. So first things first, I chopped a whole bunch of mangrove trees down, which was very hard and annoying, and I also got some grass and some sea pickles because we need those for the build today. And I also checked all my chests a lot, and I had most of the materials that I needed for the build in my chest, which is really nice. But I also made some spruce fences and got some more spruce wood, and then also got some of the spruce stairs and chopped a whole bunch of oak wood as well and stripped it all because somehow I always build out of wood. And then I also chopped down some jungle wood and stripped all of that as well because we need some jungle woods for some texturing. And then I also stripped a whole bunch of the crimson wood, I think it's called, and also enchanted stuff, and made a whole bunch of barrels and got lots of leaves as well because we need all of those things, and unoxidized some copper. Okie dokie, it has been a couple of hours and we have all of our materials all gathered in these shulker boxes. It was quite a few of materials, but we did have quite a lot of them in our chest, so it was fine. I did end up having to go back to the end and get another shulker shell so we can make another shulker box because we ran out of space in these other ones. But now that we have all of our materials ready to go, I think it's about time we build. Let's go. That's a weird word. We have our brewery complete. At least the exterior of it is all complete on. You guys probably saw in the time lapse, this build took forever to complete because there was just so many different blocks that I had to constantly go down. You can see in my inventory a little bit of that. My inventory was constantly full because I had so many blocks to just switch out. There were just way too much. As you can see, I did a little bit of shading on this side. I have loved recently playing with the shading of builds because I feel like it adds a more in-depth look into the build. Same with this side. I tried to add this little section as if the paint on the building had been kind of ripped off from where, and the bricks were kind of showing through. So I really like how that turned out and how that kind of goes along with the blue of the roof. And as you can see, I have done it on this side as well, just to add a little color to it. And then we also added this pond in to catch the water flowing from the roof area down along here. I had a really fun time kind of designing this section because I felt like it actually looked kind of like a water duct flowing down from somewhere in the building, and I think it really just brings the build to life in a way that you wouldn't have if you didn't have that aspect of the water flowing down. But as you can see, the interior is very empty, and if we're going to brew some potions in here, we're going to need an inventory. So we'll just close the door, place some dirt down, and then we will have a completed interior. This interior brings so much life to the build and just really accents all the things a brewery would need, like nether wart and the brewing stands themselves. I also added in this wall, which this is where we will store all of our potions that we brew, so that when we have a area to store them. And then we just have simple bookshelves along the wall that if we want to add our enchanted books to, we can fill in these holes or change them out. And then these chests are just for potion materials in general, so that then we can have them on stock. I really love the chain running along there and the copper lightning rods because it adds kind of an ambiance to the build without actually doing anything. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the build. I absolutely adore this build. I think this one is one of my favorites, just with the detailing along the sides, how everything comes together very nicely. Oh, also I forgot to mention that there is a giant gear peeking through the side that kind of extends inside as well, right through here. But I think to put this brewery to use, we need to gather all of our potion ingredients and transport them to the brewery itself, so it will be fully stocked when it is time to go. Before we kick off on our potion brewing gathering materials, I wanted to tell you guys about a new mod that I added, which is kind of with the vanilla tweaks mod, but it is this mod that gives you the mini blocks. And I went a little bit crazy testing this out and made so many of these different ones, but now we have tons of different mini blocks that we can use to decorate with or to just have on hand. I also have the mod for the mob heads, so now at varying chances when we kill mobs, they will drop their head, and we can also use those to decorate. But I thought it would just be cool to tell y'all about it because they will start to pop into our different builds as we go on. But now let's gather some potion ingredients. So it's been a couple of hours and I have now a whole bunch of potion ingredients for our potion shop, so we can go ahead and take those with us back over to our potion shop. Oh, ow. Where am I? What the heck? Oh, I just landed here. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of netherwort farming, so we will let that grow all the way. But now we can just take all of this stuff and pop it all into this chest, so then we can use it for potions. So now that we have our potion brewery all set up, we can go ahead and brew some potions that will help us get more equipped and ready as we go through this series. And there's one particular advancement that goes along with potions that I've been wanting to get. This one, a Furious Cocktail, which is have every potion effect applied at the same time. So I think our next goal is to get that advancement, but that does mean that we need one of every potion, which is why we collected the potion ingredients in the first place. So now we can go ahead and brew the ones we have. So we're going to need quite a lot of netherwort, which is why we have been growing more, because there are 16 potions that we need to make in order to get this achievement. So we're going to need a lot of water bottles. I'm just going to fill this shulker box. And then we can just pop them in here and start brewing some awkward potions, because we're going to need 17 potions. So now we have a full shulker box of awkward potions ready to be made into the actual potions. So we're going to need a potion of swiftness, potion of slowness, potion of strength, a potion of poison, a potion of harming, a potion of regen, a potion of fire resistance, a potion of night vision, a potion of invisibility, a potion of slow falling, a potion of weakness, a potion of infestation, a potion of oozing, a potion of water breathing, potion of leaping, a potion of weaving, and a potion of the turtle master. So these are all the potions and effects that we need for this advancement. So now we have to take these and add some gunpowder to them to make them splash potions, so that then we can splash all of these on us at the same time to get all of these effects. So I'm going to build a machine that will splash all of these potions on me at the same time, which will just make it easier in the long run. So we are going to build it right here. So with this rather complicated bit of machinery that I don't really understand, that I borrowed from Exuma Void on YouTube, when I push that lever, all of these dispensers will start going off, and they will go off continuously because of these observers that are faced against each other, and then it will deposit all of the potions that we need. So I'm going to put on my chest plate so that then we are fully suited up and start putting these potions inside. And then I am going to keep the splash potion of the Turtle Master in my hotbar, so I can splash that on me when the time comes. Okay, hopefully this works. So I am gonna put up a little barrier so I don't necessarily get blown up by the wind charge. And let's give this a go. Which one did I miss? What? I would come to find out later on that the reason why it didn't work is because there is a potion called the Potion of Wind Charging. And when I had read about this, I thought it was just a regular wind charge being blown. But no, there is an actual potion called the Potion of Wind Charging, and you use a breeze rod to make it. Potion of Wind Charging. Wow. I did not know that was a thing. Goodness gracious. Wow. You learn something new every day in Minecraft even. Okay, let's try this one last time. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Let's see if it works. Please work. Please, please, please work. Set, go. We got it! Yes! Woo! Oh. You can't even see me. But we got our furious cocktail. And look at that. All of these potions that we have worked towards this entire episode now combined together. Drink some milk so I can come back. I'm so glad that worked out. We learned something a little bit more today with the fact that we have a new potion, which I did not know was a thing. But I think it is about time that we call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and all of the brewing we did. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I had so much fun on this build. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below, comment what we should build next, and don't forget to subscribe. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. Toodaloo! Why did I say toodaloo?